Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Take a look at this photo right here. Spaulding Turnpike upgrade rolling with new roundabout. Let's take a look at some photos. Take a look at some of these photos of this new roundabout. To just give you an idea of that new roundabout. Drivers headed to Portsmouth and Dover on Route 4 will notice a big change as they approach the Spaulding Turnpike. Instead of having to stop for a traffic light at the intersection of Route 4 and Boston Harbor and Spru Roads, drivers will now enter a new roundabout. We finished at 7 this morning, Adam Chestnut, project engineer for the Bureau of Construction, said Friday. He believes the roundabout is going to be a real positive change here. A lot of people in this area have been through some new roundabouts, and there's some growing pains usually associated with them, Chestnut said. As people get used to it, things will really start to change, and people will see overall how effective it is. The new roundabout is aimed at keeping a regular flow of traffic through the intersection, Chestnut said. The predominant motion through there is the Route 4 traffic really trying to get through that intersection, he said. A roundabout manages a consistent flow of traffic without having traffic backups from traffic queuing at the intersection. Most of the construction work on the approach from Durham to the new roundabout has been completed, Chestnut said, but they still have paving and things like that, and a little bit of curbing work to finish, he said. Crews also have a fair amount of work to do between the roundabout and the exit 6 ramps, Chestnut said. When the roundabout that is part of the overall Spaulding Turnpike expansion and improvement project is totally completed, people coming from Durham on Route 4 will have 2 lanes to help them get through the roundabout, Chestnut said. This is kind of the primarily move to take people out of intersection and put people in a roundabout pattern, he said. Right now, it's single lane roundabout. In its total completed condition, traffic is going to flow through very clearly, he added. Commuters could see some backups in the roundabout as drivers tried to navigate what he described as a challenging merge onto the Spaulding Turnpike southbound. That's a big part of what causes morning backup, he said. Until crews can widen the turnpike further, those backups will still happen at times, Chestnut said. That widening work won't take place until the summer of 2020, he said. The overall Spaulding project, estimated at a cost of $287.4 million, is expected to be essentially complete next fall. However, the widening Little Bay bridges will remain at 3 lanes for automobiles instead of the planned 4 until the Jen Sullivan Bridge bicyclist and pedestrian is completed, which DOT Chief Engineer Keith Cope said is anticipated to be completed in 2022. Currently, one of the northbound lanes on the expanded bridge is being used for the bike/pedestrian bridge, which, with the permanent closure of the Jen Sullivan Bridge, one of the new southbound lanes is being reserved for work related to the expected replacement of the Rotten Jen Sullivan span. And that is it for my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another news report. Good night, and bye, everyone.